right? Then to get the paint drop effect, I don't need to save this. I use Riot Gear effects from Andrew Kramer at videocopilot.net. It's not that expensive, and they have a bunch of stuff. So I can open up my Adobe Bridge, and I went into Riot Gear and went to the splatter images, and I pretty much got this one. Okay, then I dragged it into my Photoshop. Okay, and went to select color range, selected the black, so it selects all the black. Played around with the fuzziness and things just to get a good selection. Okay, and now I have all the white selected, or all the black selected. Sorry. Then what I did was I went select inverse, and then selected the color that I wanted to color the paint, which is like the same reddish tone, pretty much. Increase the opacity all the way, increase the brush size all the way, or not all the way, just increase it, and then color it in, right? Then I went again, select without deselecting, inverse again, and clicked my background eraser tool, erased all the background around this. Okay. Alright, there. There's good. Alright. Okay, now this, and then deselect, Control D. There's a lot of paint here that I don't want to use. So I held down Shift E to change between the eraser tools, or you can just hold this down and then go here. And then I erased a lot of these drops, or these like excess drops that I didn't want because they're like way too many. Okay, like that. Okay, and then what I did, since I have no background, you can tell because it's checkered, I just took it, V, dragged it in, or I added shadows and stuff to it first. Like I selected it here too. Or you can do select everything on the outside, click select inverse, and then it'll select the inside pretty much. Okay, and then I went to the brush tool. Let's see, oops. Yeah, I selected all the outside stuff and went select inverse, so all the paint is selected pretty much, and then worked on adding shadows to it like we did earlier. So just decrease the opacity, and I just added stuff to it. Okay, not important for the tutorial, but yeah, just to enhance it. Then I went to I deselected it, dragged in the paint drop layer to this, held down Shift, scaled it down. Okay, about that size is good. All right, good. And then I went to 3D, new 3D postcard, and then clicked K or this tool, rotated it to the place I wanted it. Okay, and then worked with the axis to move it back. V to drag it down. Okay, so that's pretty much in a good place. It kind of needs to be a little bit bigger though. Okay, and then I put it under the layer with this 3D writing, and on top of the layer with the transparency. So that'd be, let's see. Okay, fix the transformation. So the transparency is all the way on the bottom, and that the paint drop layer is in between them. So that way it looks like on top. It's on top of the transparent part, but under the main part. Okay, that's good, right there. Okay, and then to add me, I just took a picture of me in front of a green screened it out in Photoshop, pretty much select color range. There's a bunch of tutorials for it on YouTube, and I just, to create the, what's called the reflection, same thing we did for this, just drag it into another thing, flip it, and move it around, and then I got it there. So that is pretty much how I created my background. You can do a bunch of stuff. This is just like what I did. So I hope this helped, Becky. For the rest of you guys, please comment, rate, and subscribe. Thanks.